3:22. Oh, this is tough. Good morning. Well, it is morning. It is morning here in London. We're here at Dulwich Park because I always get out my car and I never close the door. I don't know why. More focus on you guys at home because yeah, we're here to run a 5k time trial. It was a few weeks ago where we did that first 5k time trial and I really enjoyed doing it, so I thought why not get out and have some fun and do another one. And yes, we're going to go and do that very shortly. And yeah, some news. I need to have another operation which is going to be next week. Nothing to do with the ankle, but we'll have a chat about that later on. Nothing too serious, so don't worry guys. But yeah, I'm going to be out of action for running again for another few weeks while we recover from that. So lots of news, lots to chat about, but for now I'm just focusing on getting out, having some fun and doing a little 5k try and trial and taking you guys along for the ride. So I hope everything's going well in your world. Me and Sarah here. Sarah's on her bike. Check out Sarah Plays YouTube channel. Yeah, right, let's go get the shoes on and we'll have a chat about hopes and goals for the day when we're on the start line for the Ben Parks 5k time trial in Dulwich Park, London. So here we are, Dulwich Park. Sarah, you happy to be back in Dulwich Park?
Oh no, it's a bit
scary. Because yeah, every time we come here we seem to do hard efforts. But yeah, lovely to be back. People are playing tennis, basketball, out, getting their runs done. Yeah, really nice. So if you haven't been to Dulwich Park, which I'm sure most of you haven't, it's about there's a mile loop here on like solid asphalt tarmac sort of thing. So yeah, super smooth, it's not flat but reasonably flat.
It's like the fastest park
by road running standards, the second fastest parkrun course in the world. I've forgotten the guy's surname. Alex, the triathlete, ran about 13:58 here. We were there that day. I think that's the day Sarah actually did her good time. So amazing things. And it's also I always think about this, like there are so many people that could run faster than that in the world, but they never seem to want to do parkrun to claim that record of Andy Bradley's 13:50. So not that many people, a lot of pro athletes could cruise past that, but they never want to. Who wouldn't want to be the fastest parkrunner in the world? Anyway, I'm waffling. Yeah, let's get this little warm-up done and enjoy the London sunshine. Nowhere near as warm as it was previously. It's about 20 odd degrees today. I'll put Fahrenheit up on the screen. Right, you looking forward to parkrun being back? Everyone in New Zealand back to parkrun. I cannot wait. Hopefully we'll be here in Dulwich getting it done with the parkrunners again very soon. Right, warm up time. Right guys, Sarah's just had a little incident. Her first fall off her bike. What, show everyone the damage, Sarah?
Oh, it's not that bad.
Look at bleeding hands. Not good. That's the level that my beautiful girlfriend goes to record these videos for you guys. So yeah, go and check out Sarah's channel, give her a comment, tell her she's amazing, and subscribe to her as well. We're gonna get her washed up and then we'll be ready to go for the 5k. But yeah, bike's all alright. A few little scratches. Here we go, Dulwich time trial, 5k time trial. See what we can do on the cards. I guess I can't remember off the top of my head exactly where we're at, but I think it's about 4 or 5 weeks. I'll put it up on the screen. About 4 or 5 weeks since we last did a 5k, and we did that in about 1855 or something like that, roughly. So today, who knows where it's going to be. I'll be really happy if it's about 17.5 to 18 minutes. That would be really good, showing some really good progress. So yeah, we'll see. On the watch. So yeah, let's give this all our effort and get it done. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this. Hopefully more than me. 5Ks are tough, but they're really good. Are you enjoying doing some time trials and things at the moment? Loads of people doing them, dominating my Strava feed, so it's great seeing. Yeah, tag me on Strava. I can see all of your efforts. Right, that's enough faffing around. Let's get some banging tunes on. Some really good tunes. Come on, come on, Ben. Find something good. There we go. That will be fine. That's getting the party started. Right, Sarah, you ready?
Yeah.
let's get this started. On the watch, we've got some Nike Next Percent, Garmin 945, Pilot OH1, Ben Park's Pro Elite Singlet, back in stock photo I see.
What hat are you wearing?
Some Nike OH1 shorts, the matte black hat covered in salty sweat.
Yummy.
From getting it done. Right, let's get the show on the road. Look, get the show on the road. See you in a bit. Last 500.
Come on!
Like, share, subscribe. Let me know how I'm Good Lord, I want to swear so bad. Let's get the heart rate back down. Oh, happy with that. I can see what the watch says. Happy as Larry with that. Right, on the way down. I will see you in a bit. Come on. Yes. Right, there we go guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, really, it just feels amazing to be running fast again. So yeah, the laps 322, 323, 328, 330. Oh, it's getting tough then. And then 324, digging deep for the last one. Grand total 17:10. 326k pace. I mean, you can look at that one way. You can look at it and think that's the pace I ran a whole marathon in when I ran a 225 in Valencia, and now I can do 5k. Or I can think 5 weeks ago I was, you know, my dream was to break 20 minutes. So yeah, a lot of hard work. It's coming back pretty quickly. Really hope you enjoyed that one. I really love pushing myself to that sort of level. Pushing myself on the camera to you guys. You know, it takes a lot of work. It's really hard. Everything we do on the channel, it's not easy, but I really enjoy it. And of course, massive kudos to Sarah. Got back on her bike to film that after falling off and having a bit of a nasty accident. So yeah, all smiles here. Really happy. Right, and get back in the car and then we'll have a chat about everything that's happening next week, because it's 2020. It's the year where so many bad things are happening, but it's not a bad thing. Anyway, enough waffle. We'll talk about that next. Right, hello everybody, back out in the countryside. Beautiful out here just for a little walk. I would like to be heading out for another run today. That was a big effort this morning. So yeah, beautiful countryside all around. Yeah, just heading out to drop off some stock at my mum's basically, because she does a lot of our dispatch these days. Oh yeah, so bringing her into the family business, which has been really good. But anyway, you don't want to know about that. You want to know what surgery I've got next week. Yeah, so basically I was out on a run and there was it was in really bad weather, like sort of stormy weather type thing, and then this bin just came bizarrely out of nowhere, and I like jumped to the side like that to get out of the way of it, and just felt like a slight twinge in my groin. I was like, didn't think anything of it, went home, just carried on training right for the next sort of few days, and then all of a sudden, I'm just gonna go over this fence, hopefully it's not electric. And then like 2 or 3 days later, I was in the shower washing myself, noticed like a bit of a lump around the sort of the groin area, and yeah, I thought something's not quite right there, better go and get that checked out. Get it checked out, ultrasound scans and everything. It's a hernia basically. So yeah, it's time to get it fixed, and what better time to get it fixed than during this whole sort of lockdown thing. There's nothing going on. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one because it causes me like zero discomfort. I wouldn't even know it's even there. It's not every hernia is kind of the same sort of thing. They're all sort of slightly different, really. So yeah, my interpretation of a hernia was like just crippling pain and you can't do anything, you need an emergency operation, and that it could get to that, and that's obviously why I'm getting this sorted out now. But yeah, day-to-day life, and as you've seen with my running, makes no difference to me at all. But yeah, just taking advantage of, you know, what we're going through at the moment to get it sorted out. See, I got in touch with like a few sort of like professional athletes, mainly in football. Hernias are really common in football, and seeing where people were getting things fixed, because yeah, the options the NHS were giving me, they weren't great, and I just didn't like the sort of the treatments they were being offered, and hernias can be a bit controversial in how they're being fixed. I've become a bit of an expert on these things now. So yeah, I'm going to basically heading off to this specialist hernia clinic to get it fixed by one of the best hernia specialists anywhere in Europe. He's done like 8,000 hernias in his life, and yeah, you know, running is my life, it's my career, it's my job, it's everything, and I just don't want to take any sort of chances. So yeah, heading off to get all of that sorted out next week. And yeah, I don't know how long the recovery will be. A bit like the whole thing with the ankle and everything, it will take how long it takes. But roughly, you hear some stories of people just walking out after the surgery and going off on a 5 or 10k walk the same day. That would be fantastic, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Yeah, so approximately a week, 2 weeks, yeah, sort of recovery time, and then after that, should hopefully be able to get back into running. So like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if I lose a little bit of fitness. Happens, it happens. It's just about getting stronger, and then this, fingers crossed, will be the last thing, and we can move on from this and come back a lot stronger the other side. Yeah, so that's kind of it, guys. I'm off to enjoy the rest of my walk. As I say, like, hernias are a tricky one. Not every hernia is the same, and yeah, I could probably carry on living a perfectly normal life for years and years and years, but there's always that sort of thing in the back of your head. You could be halfway up a mountain, you could be on a flight across the Atlantic, and something goes wrong, and then you're in trouble. And then you do need to get to A&E quite quickly. So with all the plans we've got for the rest of the year, traveling, mountains, UTMB next year, and all of this sort of stuff, it just makes sense to get it sorted out now. Yeah, as I say, even though day to day I'd have absolutely no idea there was really anything wrong. So that's it. We'll see what happens. Looking forward to, in a way, just get it, it's been in the back of my head, and just sort of moving on from this. The ankle's done so well. Get this sorted. And then we're gonna have an amazing rest of 2020. We're gonna get this year back on track, hopefully get some races in the calendar as well. And I'm really looking forward to bringing that to you guys. So yeah, I'm off to enjoy the rest of my walk. in the beautiful Surrey woods. So nice out here today. And yeah, I guess there's nothing left for me to say. Thank you very much for the support. As always, let me know what's going on in your world with all of your training. We'll bring you some bits and pieces from what's going on in this hernia. As I say, we're heading off to Europe tomorrow to get all of this sorted. And yes, we'll take you along. I don't know how much I'm going to film and everything, but I'll give you guys as much insighting about what's going on as we can. And yeah, YouTube will carry on as normal. I'll take you through the recovery and then back to running more 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, ultras and mountain ultras. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for following along. Thank you for the support, the patrons, everyone with the hats, the singlets. Subscribe to Cheryl's YouTube channel and we will both see you in the next one.